At the 55th Genoa Boat Show, IBI's editor Ed Slack met with Carla Demaria, the driving force behind the luxury brand Monte Carlo Yachts, itself an Italian subsidiary of the Beneteau Group. Demaria has enjoyed a long and distinguished career in the marine industry and is currently serving as Vice President of Ucina. In 2008, she was tasked with launching the Monte Carlo brand of luxury yachts, all in excess of 19 metres. In addition to her role as President of MCY, she's also the General Manager for the Beneteau brand.
We're sat on the flagship 105 here in Genoa. Carla, can you tell me a little bit about how the market's faring and more generally which markets are performing better?
Yes, of course. The good news is that the market, we said, is back finally after 7 years of very big crisis in some market. The first one, the American one, is not just this year, but last year already they started to run again in a very good level. Because the market is mature, the market just need a good sign of positive recovery.
And has the market returned in the US for the bigger boats, the bigger 60-foot plus? Are you seeing some traction there?
Yes, of course. Everybody knows that the big part of the American market is not the big yacht. Yeah. So the big part of the market is under 40 feet. But it's true that it's also the biggest market for the yacht, and the market is recovering also on that side. Generally, the market is last year already gave a good sign of recovery. The economy, and being a mature market, it's a structured market. They immediately reacted. Okay. It's not what happened on the so-called emerging market, because there it's more fragile. So you can have wonderful result. Everybody experienced that wonderful result 1 year, and then the year after you see this.
Are those emerging markets very dependent on the quality of the dealer network in place there, do you think?
I think it is a mix. We think immediately to China, is the biggest. There we see exactly what does it mean not to have a fragile market, because the economic situation is changing, or there are some event like this anti-corruption. Then there is also a lack of professionalism. So you see marina growing like mushrooms, but inside you need to add a professional person and structure
and the services.
Yeah. That is the key point.
Closer to home, the European market, I mean, these Monte Carlo yachts built in Italy.
Yes.
Is the domestic market showing any signs of recovery, or is it?
First of all, domestic market for everybody is Europe.
Yeah.
It's difficult to think in figures, because of course Europe has been also affected. We must be careful, because there are really different situations. Italy, among the Italian market, has been most probably the most affected one, because we had a wonderful situation. We were at the top, and to be honest, I am also now president of the Italian Association of Boat Builders. We have been, I don't say not helped, but we have to fight also against law from the government that affected dramatically our sector. So we start from a very difficult situation, luckily, and we see this in Genoa, but we also saw this in Cannes or Monte Carlo, where we heard the Italian language in the pontoon more than in the past, but we see this very clearly here in Genoa. The market is recovering. It could be a 2-digit recovery this year. We have done, as an association, Ucina, a survey. They generally feel that the market would be at least 8% higher than last year. So, of course, we start from not fireworks, but at least there is what is good, that the trend has changed, and they will start to invest in their company, and we see this in Genoa. We have plus 20% boat on display, and of course, and I could add that we deserve this, because it's been tough. It's been tough, and. Talking about the Italian builder, I think that the market has lost at least 80%. but the capacity of investing, of course, has been reduced. But during all this year, we still kept the capability. That is something that we have just to congratulate the guys to innovate, and we kept on presenting new product.
Ladies and gentlemen, a new star is born. Please welcome the new Monte Carlo Yachts 105.